and Lee Sin for Team Secret.
Yeah, looking at the bans dito, no, this is the first time that we're gonna be seeing Olaf banned sa ating Team Secret. And I would say that banning Olaf is one thing na parang alam mo yun, maybe alam mo sa sarili mo na ayaw mong gamitin ito ng Team Secret. So wala nang Olaf to, that's out of the question already. And we're gonna be seeing na ang first pick nila ay wala iba kundi Galio and Tristana and Rengar. Uy, wow! May baby Rengar.
Oh yeah, Rengar is na open, tapos Tristana is open din. Sadly, walang Demolition Duo because na-ban. Well, EVOS mismo ang nag-ban sa Ziggs dito. And eto na, this is gonna be a Saya pickup from the side of
Oy.
Team Secret. Obviously, going over to Chewy, tapos Darius most likely going over to Azar. And isa pa ang kanilang kulang na champion, which is gonna be Tatsuri's champion. Pwede silang, I don't know, we saw them use Zed. A lot can happen. Pero mukhang Gragas ang kukunin nila dito. Akali and Oriana ang last 2 picks naman for EVOS Esports.
Alright mga kaibigan, alam ko medyo mabilis lahat ng mga pangyayari dito at bigla tayong nag-translate kagad papunta sa ating game dito sa ating drafting phase. Pero sa natin din mga nakakaalam at kakarating lang, kakabukas lang na kanilang stream. This is gonna be the second match sa ating 4 na series na parating ngayon. Best of 1 once again. Laban sa pagitan ng EVOS Esports versus Team Secret. Still, nasa Group A pa rin tayo kung kaya't medyo mainit ang laban natin dito dahil ito isa mga pinakainintay natin. Ewan ko na lang kung pag-share ninyo ng ating Oppo giveaway at iba pa ang nilagay ninyong team dyan. So, alam nyo na pwede mangyari dito. Pero we are now going sa ating game. At ito na, yung saan natin ang pwede natin sabihin dito.
Ito na nga, mukhang napaka-intense na agad ng mga fights at saka yung draft dito. Pero mukhang Team Secret early pa lang, galit na James still gonna hold his ground with that Janna. So, kumbaga, kung hinhighlight natin si Orthros kanina on this Janna, mukhang si James comfortable din with this Janna. Pero ngayon, Chewy, early game pa lang, pero pwede naman mag-kite gamit kay Saya. Gaba din kasi yung range ng mga feathers dito. Tristana, Cat Satan on this Tristana rather, wala din siyang masyadong damage earlier on. Tatsuri may lead then given that Gragas can just burst G4 or Oriana down.
Yes, right now G4 still going to be dito. We're seeing that sinusubukan niya yung tapatan itong si Tatsuri dito. But kanina nakita natin si Tatsuri last pick na kinuha dito ng Team Secret. No? So I was a little bit medyo napapaisip po kung gagawin ba din ng jungle ito. Pero we have Lee Sin para kay Trevor. And we all know kung gaano din naman ka-effective itong si Trevor sa paggamit ng Lee Sin. And well, looking forward din sa magiging strategy nila ngayon, ano yung kakaibang pwede nilang gawin.
Kuha mo din namin yung wave dito si Trevor alongside Tatsuri. Tatsuri is just gonna tank a handful of damage from Oriana. Early game pa lang naman, kaso medyo masakit dito yung binabato ni G4. Now looking at the Dragon Lane, Pepper on this Akali was able to shred yung buhay dito ni Azar. But now at the Dragon Lane, Cat Satan, tahimik lang ang mundo ng ating mga Dragon Laners dito. Now, going back to the mid lane, G4, madami ba siyang kailangan tangkihin or kunin na wave? So mukhang this just gave space for Tatsuri, but Trevor was able to jump out. Valdez, ngayon lang natin siya nakita on this, on this Rengar, but mukhang in the other side of the mapa, nakakuha ng isang kill dito ang Team Secret. Tipper not having the best time of his life. Howling Gale is gonna connect, pero mukhang walang follow-up, but EVOS, they will still get this Cutler.
Yeah, magandang first blood dito no for Azar Kagay in the top lane. We all know kung gaano naman syempre naapektuhan ng konti dito si Akali with the recent changes, adjustments sa kanyang champion, sa kanyang kit in general as a whole. You have to utilize yung Twilight Shroud para maging very effective ka talaga sa mga nangyaring teamfight dito. Pero mahirap talagang tapatan dito going against Darius. You have to be very mobile. No, kailangan mong iwasan yung especially yung decimate niya dito. And kahit kung gusto mo mag-close ka ng gap para malit yung heal niya, pwede mong gawin yan. Pero Zar, mechanically wise, alam natin lahat kung gaano siya talaga kagaling sa paggamit ng Darius. Kung kaya't, it's one of the champions na laging binaban dito for for Team Secret.
And actually, na-force pang gamitin ni Tipper doon yung kanyang Twilight Shroud para lang mabuhay. Looking back now at the Dragon Lane, I actually have my eyes kay Chewy sa matchup na to kasi he really needs to scale or outscale yung Tristana because towards the late game, pag nag-free hit, nag-auto attack lang si Cat Satan, magiging problema yan sa Team Secret. So, Chewy really needs to step up. That is not gonna connect. Tipper was able to jump a tad bit back, but wala palang barrier tsaka walang flashy tipper ngayon, kaya siguro pino-force siya ng Team Secret ngayon sa may Baron lane.
They both don't have the summoner spells dito. Pero tumama ang thought, mga kaibigan, bot lane dito. Tumama sa isa. Was able to get one champion. Nagkaroon ng magandang trade. Pero Chewy, look at that! Play Phaser Storm dito. Mid caller para ladder. Was able to get one champion. Pero nagkaroon sila ng trade doon. Umuwi si Trevor kanina. At nagkaroon ng pagkakataon ng EVOS Esports na magkaroon ng magandang trade. At nakuha nila si Azar in the top lane.
That is gonna be Trevor jumping in. Oh, bilis.
Oh.
Tinamaan ang lahat ng mga germs sa may mid lane. But of course, Miracle did not have that much damage. Medyo na late lang ang Hero's entrance. But still, nakakabawi na ang EVOS Esports dito.
Yeah, slowly we're seeing that EVOS Esports is closing the gap. Lalo na kanina nakita natin dun sa magandang pag-translate dito ng EVOS Esports. Ganking out itong si Azar kagad. Pero again, Chewy was able to get one champion in the bot lane dito. Nakapatay si Miracle. Nakataas lang si Katsaitan pero at least kahit paano, meron ng enough advantage dito actually. Just, hindi ko lang masabi na basta-basta lang tong gain na advantage na nakuha niya kanina because right now, Infinity Edge na si Chewy dito. So maybe, I think may kind of the same item build with the Demon, yung Demon sa Amihan. So sa kanyang item dito with Infinity Edge kagad sa kanyang saya.
Grabe naman yung damage na sinalo doon ni Miracle, and you have the slows there as well. Baka Team Secret, they're opting na magsama-sama given na the first Drake is up, but roughly 5 minutes in pa rin naman sa game. Meron kumukuha din ng vision dito si Tipper sa may Baron lane, but going back sa mid lane, sinasamahan ni James si Tatsuri para lang makasigurado na if ever G4 wants to jump in, if ever si Valdo somewhere nandyan sa sides, may sasalba kay Tatsuri.
And Tatsuri, we all know na isa din siya sa mga main key player dito ng Team Secret. And we're seeing na first item niya is Lich Bane, no? So wala mo na siyang Rod of Ages dito. I think more on the aggressive side. And 5 minutes on the clock, wala pa rin kumukuha ng Dragon. Wala nagtitake ng risk. This is Mountain Drake, no? So I think it's also one good Baron, Dragon buff if ever. Pero walang nagtitake ng risk dito to get that dragon. Pero speaking of taking the risk, it seems like they're already grouping up the bot lane dito para simulan ang clash para magkaroon sila ng pagkakataon na makuha ang dragon na ito. If ever, we still have all the ultimates up sa magkabilang panig dito. Pareho silang may mga ultimates dito pero referral gotta go up as well. 8 seconds na lang. Wala, hindi nila tinuloy dito. Team Secret, the macro play, going really safe lang sa situation na to.
And ito yung sinasabi ko, by the way, na if Trevor will be able to get the objectives, most likely lead yan sa Team Secret, pero mukhang pagpasok niya, he remembered may taunt nga pala si Miracle, so tumalon din siya palayo. Chewy and Cat Satan, may kanyang ambahan lang dito sa may Dragon Lane. Well, they're both ADC, so siguro magpa-farm lang din yan. But Trevor will be able to get this Scuttler. Kailangan pa nilang maging careful. Wow, maging careful, konyo.
Yeah.
Kailangan maging very wary dito sa surroundings because anywhere pwedeng manggaling ang EVOS.
Again, this is Mountain Drake, no? So this time, EVOS Esports decided not to take the risk of trying to steal this Drake. So I think with that in mind, kasi ginawa na lang sila ng magandang trade dito by getting that referral. Overall, they really want to go for that objective, taking the towers instead of, trying to risk themselves na kumuha ng Drake na yon. Again, it's just a Mountain Drake. May onting, syempre, shield pa din yan. So malaking bagay ito for Team Secret. Pero right now, they're gonna group up together with that referral probably to take an objective. Maya-maya lamang dahil as of now, wala pa rin turret na nasisira sa dalawang teams.
Yup, and pretty malakad matatag talaga, ikutan lang, rotate lang, lane swaps lang ang ginagawa ng dalawang teams natin because as we all know, EVOS was able to get a game or at least have one win against Team Secret. Ngayon, Team Secret, they have a relatively good goal lead, roughly 1k naman. Pero ngayon, naghiwa-hiwalay na sila. So, again, lane swaps. Ngayon, nandito na si Cat Satan sa may taas. But susundan siya dito ni Chewy alongside ni James. G4 is still taking his time. Meron na siyang Liandry's though. You also have Static Shiv available for Cat Satan. In retrospect, si Chewy naman meron ng IE and may Lich Bane na si Tatsuri.
Oo, with that Lich Bane, again, I mentioned earlier, meron na din siyang needlessly large rod. So, I think going for Rabadon's kagad, no? As his second item. So, talagang the aggressive side. Hindi siya magpaplano na kumuha ng Rod of Ages for a little more HP para sa kanyang champion because he really just want to go for that burst damage na pwede niya ibigay dito. Also, he has the Electrocute, so more proc damage dito. The AP scaling coming from the keystone. Yan yung makikita natin. Pero mga kaibigan, Azar going 2v1 si bot lane. Sinubukan pumasok ng Deeper dito. Ginamit ang kanyang perfect execution para makapag-disengage. Pero Cat Satan, hinahabol siya ng tatlong champion. Wala kang kawala dyan, kaibigan. Sa tatlong kamandagan Team Secret dito. Pero Azar, nag-proc na yung, ginamit niya yung kanyang barrier dito. Andito na si Miracle para tumulong. Tumulong pa yung Rift Herald. Inuntog yung kanyang katawan. Eto na, ang flash in from Tatsuri with the body slam. Tumama yung kanyang explosive cut. Nag-miss, nasayang. Ginamit din yung kanyang happy hour. Pero because of that, nagkaroon pa ng 2-0 casualty. And the turret as well fall down in the hands of EVOS Esports.
Maganda ang ginawa ng EVOS doon na they tried to juggle yung 1v3. Azar was very, very low. Hindi din niya ini-expect na biglang lalapit doon ang isa pang member ng EVOS. That's why parang nilet go nila niya. Tinanggap nila niya yung fate niya na mamatay siya. At the very least though, Team Secret was able to go with the trade na mayroong sila nakuha ang isang Baron lane turret. But ngayon, Tipper received quite some damage kay Chewy. Ngayon, Miracle Light is the taunt will not connect. So Chewy will just play this one out carefully. Flashes are available
Okay.
na pa ang ibang members ng Team Secret.
They're gonna try to set this sa 1-up. We're seeing that 4v4 situation ito. The turret is still alive with the top lane ng Team Secret. So they have, the position advantage if ever napilitin nila ito dive in inside. But Azar is freely pushing the bot lane dito. Walang nagde-defend mga kaibigan. Pero slowly we're seeing that Cat Satan is gonna move on the bot lane para try to give the pressure. Naiwan si Chiwi mag-isa sa top lane. Papunta na mga kaibigan si Hamis dito para tulungan ng kanyang tropa. That's gonna be the redemption to save his comrade. Pero look at that Vader Storm! Vader Storm na niya ginagamit nila pero Miracle taking so much damage. Ito na rest of the members. Napakagandang shockwave coming in from G4. Napatalon pa nga sila dito. And Cat Satan going in with the rocket jump. Ito na, slowly going down one by one. Ang Team Secret dito, rocket jump once again. Tatluri, kanya nga
Nice
makaisa. Ang sakit ng damage siya dito. Miracle low na yung kanyang HP. Ignite at tumatalo na pusa dito. Valdos was able to secure that kill once again. 2-for-2. Pero the turret in the bot lane also fall down in the hands of Azar.
Meron din naman kasing numbers advantage ng EVOS Esports on kanina. But gusto kong sabihin na ang ganda nung pagpasok doon ni Trevor because he was able to secure that kill. Ngayon, kuha na lang muna ng buff dito. Si Darius and the Infernal Drake is now up. Grabe! Yung changes ng dalawang teams na to, parang hirap akong makahinga. Grabe din yung mga mind games sila dito. Casters lang tayo, but ramdam natin yung stakes and yung level of wild na nilalaro ng dalawang teams natin dito. Ultimates are available anytime soon. Pwede mag-initiate ang EVOS, but pwede din mag-initiate yung Team Secret. But ito yung kind of game na isang maling face check lang, isang maling lapag lang ng ultimate, pwede nang matalo.
They have to take this one. This is Infernal Drake pero mukhang free dragon na ito mga kaibigan for Team EVOS dito. Napaganda pag-flash in coming in from Miracle. However, hindi siya nakagawa ng milagro doon dahil pag-flash in niya at Durand, nakapag-out kagad ang members of Team Secret dito. Pero jobs done para sa kanila dahil that's gonna be the Infernal Drake for their team. So malaking pagkakataon ito na magkaroon sila ng advantage pagdating sa damage output. And the turret will be taken down by them. First tier, tinamaan ng shockwave mga kaibigan si Azar dito. Azar still alive. Trying his best na magkaroon ng magandang trade. Tumalo na mga kaibigan si Valdos dito. At dito naman si James. Ginamit yung kanyang monsoon. Pero Valdos going in. Galit na galit mga kaibigan. Napusa ni Rengar. Bait caller coming from Chiwi. Chiwi trying his best na makatest pa na isang champion. Status Angel, para lang makapag-disengage siya, but he will fall down. Andito na ang EVOS Esports, one by one. They're gonna respond dito. And because of that, tatlo ang casualty ng Team Secret.
One name, Valdus. He made this possible. Alam niya na the moment na nataunt yung isang member ng Team Secret dito, it is gonna be a viable target for bilang papasok Trevor dito. Let's see if they're gonna go with the steal.
A steal mga kaibigan, pero they're gonna try and make some trade dito. However, he will fall down. 1-for-1 champion, but that's gonna be the Baron's lane mga kaibigan. Siyempre, courtesy of Globe, nakita naman natin the Baron for EVOS. Magandang pag-initiate yung nangyari sa kanila. Magandang clash yung ginawa nila dito in the mid lane to translate that one into a Baron.
Trevor was not able to use his smite noon. Instead, they were banking na enough yung magiging burst damage ng explosive cast ni Tatsuri. Well, he does have Rabadon, he does have Lich Bane too. But I think medyo na late or medyo na paaga yung ginawa ni Trevor tsaka ni Tatsuri doon. But now we are at almost the 13-minute mark, 10 and 8 on the scoreboard. But ngayon, Well, kung kanina Team Secret ang may advantage, ngayon EVOS Esports na ang nananaig, sila na po ang mas comfortable sa pag-rotate. Ito yung sabi ko kanina, they need to be very wary of Cat Satan kasi Valdus, once nakakagalaw, nakakatalo na yung Rengar na yan, he is gonna be a huge problem. Yes, you can try to take him down. Yes, you can commit Chewy sa kanya, but it's gonna be a lot of life bars na kailangan mo munang i-whittle down or tanggalin before your team will be able to reposition or move around. Maybe I don't recommend Rengar versus Lee Sin though. Siguro Darius against this Rengar para lang mabawasan yung isang iisipin ng Team Secret and make sure that Chewy will just be able to free hit sa backline.
Yeah, and also they have to avoid fighting sa may mga bushes dito. Pero speaking of what is happening right now, mga kaibigan, Valos falling down one by one. Nakakaisa na dito ang Team Secret. Naku, naiwan pa si Miracle dito. Muntik na magkaroon ng milagro. Pero the rest of the members of EVOS Esports gonna push the mid lane. They have the button buff. Keeper naiwan sa loob.
Chewy!
Namatay dito mga kaibigan si Chewy. Chewy, that burst damage coming from Keeper dito. And because of that, nagkaroon sila ng 2-for-1 exchange. Buhay pa rin yung bot lane nila. That turn still up. Pero konting ubo na lang yan. They still have the button buff. And nakuha ang second tier sa mid lane ng Team Secret.
Team Secret still trying to, hindi ko manik yung yung Onyx Wave, so looks like hindi papasok sa Trevor Dome. But I like na they tried to gank where Valdez is. That was a good try. But ngayon, I almost forgot may isa pang threat sa side ng EVOS, which is Tipper on this Akali. The burst and the damage that this champion has. Yan, siya Rabadon, siya Bural as well. So, all about that assassination. And most likely, pupunta yan kay Chewy. Gusto niyang tagain yung manok ng Team Secret.
Hindi niya napapibigyan na magkaroon ng pagkakataon nitong si Chewy na makagamit ng kanyang Feather Storm dito to disengage in every team fight. And nakita mo naman kanina nangyari na yun eh. Nag-proc na kagad yung kanyang perfect execution dito, giving him more damage burst against kay Chewy and the 5-point strike as well. Pero right now we're seeing that the Dragon is gonna go up. This is gonna be a Cloud Drake. So if ever na makuha ito ng Team Secret, they have another buff, I mean the additional buff syempre. And at the same time, pag nakuha nila Infernal Drake, mas malakas ang effect sa kanila nito. And hindi na ito tinake ng risk no, ng EVOS Esports. Instead, they're just gonna prepare and watch out for some vision dahil paparating na yung Baron which is about to happen anytime soon. Medyo delikado ito mga kaibigan. The waiting game mga kaibigan. Pero alam ni Trevor yan, namoy ni Trevor yan. Sonic Wave lang para makita yung vision kung may tao dyan. And because of that, nagkaroon sila ng pagkakataon na magkaroon ng adjustment sa kanilang magiging play.
Sabi nga nila, pag meron
Oy.
kang isang sense na hindi ganoon katalas, merong ma-heighten dahil bulag nga si Lee Sin, yung pakiramdam, yung sixth sense or yung amoy niya, naamoy niya si Rengar doon kanina. But ngayon, EVOS, ramdam mo pa rin naman na they're being very careful, but Team Secret looks like they're gonna opt with the full on 5v5s. They still need to be very careful of Tipper though, kasi yon ang in charge of cleanup crew. Kuha na lang ng EXP or ng gold dito. Howling Gale is not gonna connect. Nag-start ng Baron ng EVOS for a handful of seconds, but mukhang bait na lang din pala muna yun.
Yeah.
Now, Hamid is gonna go with the reset. You have Trevor there at the sides. You have EVOS going over with the hunt. Tahimik pa rin ang mapa. Who will be the first one to pull the trigger? Yun ang tanong, yun ang iniintay ko ngayon. But space created for EVOS so far. And Team Secret, they are trying to get as much vision as they can. Nakamdam nila na-start na yung Baron.
They're just waiting for the bot lane na mag-push ng mga minions dito no, para makapag-initiate sila ng Baron. Mga kaibigan, Miracle taking so much damage. Pero Shaco ito naman sa dalawa. Trevor and si James nahuli to. Oh, however, they're still alive. No, not enough damage coming in from G4 dito. Walang follow-up, so walang enough damage to secure that kill. However, maganda to for Team Secret, no? Yung pag-buy time nila dito to give the pressure against EVOS Esports. Right now, nakita natin yung ilang segundo o ilang minuto na naghintay sila sa Baron na mag-push yung kanilang shove sa bot lane dito, ay medyo nagkaroon sila ng pagkakataon na mas makapag-farm pa sa kanilang mga champions.
Yep. And actually, in that very small skirmish, dalawang ultimates yung nagamit agad ng EVOS. Kaya ngayon, for a handful more of seconds, hindi muna sila mag-iikot. Iintayin nila na maging up yung shockwave dito ni G4, which now is already up. And kung titignan nyo po ang mga itemizations, actually 3 to 4 core items na meron ang mga champions natin dito. We are now sitting at the 17-minute mark. Advantages, though, still going over to EVOS. They are one up head pag-usapang
Mhm.
kills, turret takedown sila din ng head. But when it
Oh
comes
no,
to
this is
the
not going good
Dragon,
mga kaibigan. Trevor naiwan sa bot lane dito. Here comes ultimate coming from Baldus with the drill of the high. Was able to get one champion. Sabi ko na nga ba, maganda yung plano ginawa dito ng EVOS
talino yun.
Esports. Patiently waiting in the bot lane dito. Alam nila na may magdidepend doon at maghihintay because Trevor has to teleport. Right now, 4v5 yung situation natin. Without Trevor, EVOS Esports can either go for that Baron or decide where to push in. Low na yung HP ng turret natin sa mid lane dito. Explosive cast. Ang laki na kagad ng damage doon with that ultimate alone coming in from Tatsuri. They're trying their best. The minion clear mga kaibigan. The wave clear na ginagawa dito ng Team Secret just to make sure that they can have the upper hand. Pag nagkaroon ng team fight dito, Duran, hindi dito mamasa kahit kanino. Azar still inside. Medyo tanky talaga siya dito. The shield is being given sa ating turret mismo para lang meron siyang enough HP to survive the damages. 12 seconds on the clock before Trevor goes up. He still has a teleport, so we have to take note of that. Pero EVOS Esports, mukhang kailangan nila mag-decide dito to just show the top lane instead of
Mhm.
transitioning to a different objective.
Okay, at least Team Secret was able to buy time for Trevor and nakuha na din naman niya ang kanyang Guardian
Lalim nun ah.
Angel. So meron ng, oh, nakadama yung hininga ko. Goodness me. Guys, inaaway ako ni Gigi Spear. But yeah, anyway, jumping back into the game, Dragon is now gonna be up in 5
Ayan
seconds
na.
and Trevor lurking at the sides. Papunta na po ang EVOS Esports dito to where Team Secret is. That is be the Elder Ocean Drake, but Miracle just there at the sides. Ikot-ikot lang. Team Secret is plugged
They
together.
have to take this one. Turad mga kaibigan, tumama na sa loob. Pero doon pa rin si T-Bird sa tumalang Baldos Raptor. Ginamit niya yung kanyang stasis enchant. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Azar is still alive. Chewy nasa loob din. Feather will be used one by one. Napipunta nila ang EVOS Esports. They have the manpower advantage. Baldos goes down as well. Tatlo na lang miyembro dito ng EVOS Esports. They have the Elder Drake. And the bang is still up mga kaibigan. What happened to Baldos? Nag-stasis siya doon sa may taas ng wall ng Dragon Pit. Chiwis in the mid lane, gonna try to clear this minion wave. Wala some members of Team Secret gonna try to take this Baron out. Mga kaibigan, eto na, Kat Satan. Taking so much damage pero sila nag-stasis. Pero Kat Satan will fall down. Walang kawala dito ang Yordle sa malaandok sa ating kapangyarihan. Chewy is able to get one kill at dalawa na lang ang buhay sa EVOS Esports pero they're still gonna try their best na mapigilan sila dito. Ang init talaga ng laban. Gustong-gusto pa nilang gawin lahat. Pwedeng pigilan para lang hindi makuha itong Baron pero Miracle gonna try to sacrifice himself. Siya na ang magiging sacrificial piece. Nasunod si G4 mga kaibigan. Trevor mamamatay sa loob. Trevor tulungan nyo. Trevor still alive. Was able to flash that one out at meron na sila ditong Baron. That's gonna be the Baron's lane. Syempre, courtesy pa rin ang ating globe.
Gusto ko lang sabihin na nahihirapan ako sa game na to. Very back and forth. But it all started when nagkamali si Valdos and Team Secret. Kung nakikita nyo, ito yung usual play nila. Paatras sila. But if you're gonna look at Chewy in those clashes, siya yung pumipre-hit sa backlines. Pwedeng mamatay si Azar, yeah, sure, but he is very tanky. So by the time na namatay na siya, pwedeng mag-re-engage si Tatsuri, pwedeng mag-sustain si James, and Trevor, he is a tad bit more comfortable in this Lee Sin. 21 minutes in, napakatagal naman ng game na to, but advantages when it comes to the gold tsaka sa kill still going over to EVOS. But Team Secret, they already secured 3 dragons. They also have the Elder Ocean Drake, if I'm not mistaken.
Again, the macro play coming from Team Secret dito, no? Didn't expect that Elder Drake na nakuha nila freely. And hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari kay Valdos. I think he just mistakenly clicked or pressed yung kanyang stasis enchant dito at that point of the game. So medyo nagkaroon talaga siya ng problema doon. Pero overall, that was a pretty good team fight coming from Team Secret. Syempre, tatlo yung dragon nila dito sa mano pa ng Infernal Drake. As I mentioned kanina, if they have more dragon buff, more bonus benefits coming from syempre yung ating Elder Drake. Right now, they have the upper hand. They have the minions dito and the Baron buff para sa kanilang team. Trevor nahuli pero meron siyang Guardian Angel. Ignited na siya dito. All of the skills being used by EVOS Esports trying their best na makamit na span ng sunod-sunod mga kaibigan. They are trying to do a speed push dito. Teleport coming in. Whoever is coming to teleport, Trevor. Teleport dito. Trail of the Hand. Ginamit na ni Baldos. Mga kaibigan, naghahanap siya ng magandang target dito pero sama-sama lang. Dito tayo. Sama-sama tayo mga kaibigan. at sinusubukan pa rin ng Team Secret na makapag-push ng turret. Ginamit ang kanyang Horto Belt dito, sinubukan uli si James, pero James
Nice
yan
monsoon.
That's gonna be the monsoon. Tulak ka palayo, nag-broke na yung kanyang Guardian Angel. The Blade Caller once again ginamit na naman dito, tumalon sa kanyang tropa para makapag-out siya dito. Sinusubukan pa niyang makapitas sa isang champion, pero super low na ang miyembro dito ng EVOS Esports at iniisa-isa na ng Team Secret ang kanilang mga inhibitor turrets.
Ayun na nga, mga kaibigan, that was very, very slow. But nakikita nyo, isang mahalagang ultimate lang ang huli ng EVOS Esports dito. Team Secret sila pumapalag. Napakaganda ng Moonsoon ni Hamilton. Really saved his team. But they do not have Moonsoon for the next objective take though. But ang masasabi ko lang, butas na po ang mid lane dito ng EVOS Esports. Cat Satan also was forced to use GA para lang meron siyang pangalawang buhay whenever they are gonna try and go with the pickoffs. Chewy, I guess mas may I wouldn't say advantage, but mas he has the luxury to be a tad bit more aggressive dahil nga dun sa invulnerable siya whenever Featherstorm is gonna be pop. But critical versus critical ang labanan ng mga ADCs natin dito.
Ang ganda rin, no? Having rapid fire cannon for Saya para lang to compensate the range difference dito between Saya and Tristana. Pero right now, medyo out of position mga kaibigan ng Team Secret dito. Papunta pa lang si Azar para tumulong sa kanyang mga tropa. They don't have the Baron buff yet. We have 5 seconds on the clock bago mag-up yung ating Baron dito. We have the Thrill of the Hunt being used already by Valdus. So medyo alam niya na kung saan mga galing kanyang mga kalaban dito. If ever they have the vision wise, they have the blind coming in. Pero Baron slowly being pushed out. Sinusubukan nila kung ito mga kaibigan. Mga agaw nga ba, dinagaw ito ni Trevor. Nakuha ito ng EVOS pero low na kanilang mga HP dahil napakalalim nila sa laban na ito. Naku po, sinubukan pa niyang sabitin yung kanyang Hero's entrance dito.
Tipper.
Hero's exit pala dapat, pero Tipper nasa loob. Binigyan sila ng tip dito. They have the bottom buff. Dalawang miyembro na ng EVOS Esports ang nawawala mga kaibigan. G4 patiently waiting. Sinusubukan makapitas ng isa. Wala na siyang ultimate dito. Walang shockwave pero they still have the Baron buff.
Apprehend is not gonna connect G4 popping that command protect, but you have to be very wary of Oriana. Nakita mo, Tatsuri yun, napakapal ng buhay, but pagkabato, pagkalapit ni G4, ang daming health bars ang nawala dito. That was a fail try to take sa Baron ng Team Secret, but at the very least, meron naman silang nakuhang dalawa, Miracle and si Tipper. Akali, not being able to get the Baron buff is gonna help a lot. Sa Team Secret, they still have more breathing room, but this is 25 minutes into the game. Ngayon, Team Secret, they are now ahead in 2 turret takedowns, but the gold lead, 2K, is still going over to EVOS. Still could go anyway. Ang pinaka-crucial dito for EVOS most likely is G4 and Valdus, but for Team Secret naman, I guess it is gonna be Trevor and Chewy. I would like to say Tatsuri, but usually kasi si Tatsuri more on disengage siya, tsaka follow-up damage.
Yes, I also would like to mention na unti-unti na tayo napupunta sa LoL PC because we are now at the 25-minute mark.
Oo nga eh.
Parang hindi na to Wild Rift mga kaibigan.
Iba na to ah.
This is LoL PC mga kaibigan. So yan nyo na, unti-unti na nagtatransform ang kanilang mga phone dito to a computer or to a system unit na dito. Ito na nga explosive gas para lang makapag-disrupt ng kanilang position. However, mukhang makukuha nila yung kanilang turret dito because of the bottom buff. Meron dito ang EVOS Esports. Naku po, sinusubukan pa nila makaisang champion. Will they be able to get one? Low na mga kaibigan ng EVOS Esports dito. Puno pa rin ang buhay. Halos ng members dito ng Team Secret pero jobs done para sa kanila kasi may Baron sila dito. So malaking pagkakataon yun. A big opportunity for them to utilize that Baron.
Napalayo ata si Miracle doon. He actually expends yung isang flash niya as well as yung ignite. But yes, kumonekta yung taunt, but malayo yung ibang members ng EVOS Esports doon. Kaya Team Secret, they did try to target at least 2 or 3 champions from EVOS Esports dito, but nakapag-disengage din naman sila agad. But yeah, you have negative damage coming from the Infernal Drake and EVOS. They are just gonna focus on clearing out the waves at this point. Actually, lahat ata sila, may pa palang isa. You have Miracle left. But a lot of core items already available for these two teams. And never nakakalimutan ng dalawang teams natin mag-face check dito because nakakatakot naman talaga. I thought Valdus would napaka-peace ultimate, but mukhang G4 Miracle already targeting Trevor, but Trevor being able to jump away na po ang ibang members ng Team Secret. Will they go and try with the pick-off or the clash? But mukhang hindi na lang muna, nag-iintayin pa sila, maybe even wait for the Baron to be up.
Oh my gulay. Ang ating mga ADC, halos pareho nga. Oo nga, if you look at it, they have same same item build dito.
Similar, di ba? Yun, no?
And full item na sila pareho. So medyo, alam mo yun, sagad na ang ating mga sitwasyon dito. This is literally the late game. Ang mga wala na lang full item ngayon, I think, is yung mga support players natin, Miracle and si James. So imagine if both support players also have their ultimate up, I mean, their maximum items already. Pero Baron is gonna go up na naman, mga kaibigan. This is gonna be the third Baron of the game. Kung di ako nagkakamali, tama. This is gonna be the third Drake na. Kung may Dragon pa, delikado ang sitwasyon natin. Pero sinipa, mga kaibigan, dito ni Trevor. Itong si Miracle, palayo sa kanila. And Valdez as well. Pero dahil doon, 16 Kemboy ng ating Baron, walang sumukuha pa dito. Medyo tinatansya lang nila. Parehong mid laners natin ay nakuha yung mga inhibitors. So medyo suntukan yan. Pantay-pantay ang ating mga lanes natin. Pero lang, sa top lane, second tier turret na meron pa rin ang Team Secret.
Yup, pero mukhang Team Sikat sila ang nagtatry na bigyan aggressive dito. Isang magandang apprehend lang maybe from Blister. So isang magandang explosive cast from Tatsuri. But again, I understand na pareha sila nagpe-play safe na lang. So gusto ko sabihin na GG Spear, tama ka. Malapit na tayo sa 30-minute mark. Is this LOL PC? Uy!
Nako,
Hamed!
nahuli si Hamed. Tumalo ng pusa dito. Pero Tipper going in. Sobrang lalim. Masar na yung mag-isa. Kasama ang kanyang mga kalaban. Pero low na ang HP dito ng EVOS Esports. Ginamit na ang kanyang Hero's Entrance para pasok sa loob. Azar going down. Buhay pa rin dito si Kat Satan. Tatsuri is inside as well. Kat Satan free hit. Pero nag-proc na ang kanyang Guardian Angel. Pero Chiwi is still alive. Tatlong miyembro ng EVOS Esports ang nawala na. Miracle falling down as well. Tinulak palayo with that buster shot. Kat Satan is still alive. Isa na lang siya dito. Trevor, ano gagawin mo? Pipigilan mo ba si Kat Satan na makauwi? Habang dito si Chiwi at si Tatsuri na nag-push sa may mid lane. Tignan natin kung ano gagawin niya dito kasi umuwi na, mga kaibigan, si Kat Satan. Nagbibilang pa ng mga kambing dito ang EVOS Esports. Pero pagkakataon ng mga kaibigan dahil Nexus is open. Wala nang kahit sino pipigil dito. Walang magagawa si Tristana dahil maliit lang siya. That's gonna be the win for Team Secret, mga kaibigan. And this time, natalo nila yung top 1 sa kanilang group A. Shoutout lang naman yan.
That is gonna be another win going over sa Philippines region. We can't stretch this enough. Yun ata ang pinakamatagal na game sa ating group stages. But I understand na they wanted to pick James off. But yun kasi ang naging susi para Team Secret na baliktad nila ang tables. Tatsuri, 43,000 yung damage. Napakasakit talaga. Siyang in charge ng cleanup doon. And EVOS, they had nothing to do towards that last clash. Kat Satan, medyo hindi pa siya nag-recall agad because he knows pwede siyang i-hunt dito ni Trevor. Look at the graph! Red and blue, tapos biglang red. Napakaganda ng best of one na to. Really showing yung caliber nilalaro ng dalawang teams na to. And I'm just, woo!